Let's go and dive into the game. Let's go. I tried Necromancer. Also, you're gonna need to input filters. Now, let me tell you. Right now, the game has 9 acts. You're supposed... The campaign is 9 acts. It has a lot of side quests. It has some side quests. It has the quests, the basic quests. That you're supposed to go through and learn the mechanics of the game. And the story of the campaign. The campaign was okay. The story was okay. Basically, this is the world of Eterra. The game is called Last Epoch because you are moving through different epochs, different times. And through making the campaign, because the game wants you to understand how you're supposed to play the game, it's moving you through the 5 different epochs. Era. We have the Ancient Era, Divine Era, Imperial Era, Ruined Era, and End of Time. The resistances. We have Fire Resistance, Lightning Resistance, Cold Resistance, Physical Resistance, Poison Resistance, Necrotic Resistance, and Void Resistance. You're supposed, the cap of each resistance is at 75%. You're supposed somehow to have all this in 75%. Guys, there are 6 different, actually 7, there are 6 different rarities of equipment. We have the common one, the white is the common equipment, the common rarity. We have the magic one, which is blue. Rare one, yellow, which have 3 or 4 affixes, and it looks yellow. We have the unique one, which is orange, is the legendary, as we know it from Diablo 4. We have sets like Diablo 2 that gave us bonuses, extra bonuses. In this game, we have sets. It's green. We have Exalted, which is a new material. I mean, a new from Diablo 4. Okay, it's something new. We have Exalted, which is purple. And what Exalted does is it has 6 tier or 7 tier affixes. Legendary. You have 7 and we have a legendary. Legendary is like the uber uniques, like the uniques in Diablo. So that's all the different rarities of the equipment, the items that you can find in Last Epoch. This is the crafting system. This is the crafting system. This is the best crafting system I came across to any action RPG, any MMORPG, any survival game I have ever played and I have ever seen. What you are supposed to do here? First of all, in the game you have runes. You have runes. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different kind of type of runes. You have glyphs. 5 different type of glyphs. And you have shards. Materials. So, let's suppose that I want to craft this one. It says forging potential 31. In order to be able to craft something in Last Epoch, the item must have forging potential. The more forging potential it has, the most things we can do. Let's say I want to add, I have here critical strike multiplier, tier 3. This is tier 3. All attributes, tier 2. Health on melee hit, tier 6. This is empty. You can have all up to tier 20. So, tier 6 plus tier 2, it's 8. Plus tier 3, it's 11. I still can upgrade. An item can only have up to tier 20, except if it's an exalted one. Let's say that I want to clear. Let's say I want to upgrade critical strike multiplier. In order to upgrade it, you must have shards. You must have the multiplier shard. You can find all these shards by playing the game, by doing the campaign, by doing the dungeons, and you're gonna earn some. You're gonna earn some shards. If I didn't have this particular shard, I was not gonna be able to upgrade this critical strike multiplier. And we have the runes. Rune of Shattering. Shattering means that I don't want this item. I don't want this item at all. I don't need it. But I want all the shards and all the materials that it has. I can shatter it. And I want some of the materials back. This rune of Refinement rerolls the values of all affixes. Runes of Removal removes a random affix. If I don't want some of the affix here, I can put this rune and remove an affix. It removed this one here. If I put this, removes all implicits on an item. I don't want this. Changes the item into unique. I can make an item unique if I want. Ascent. And now it's a unique item. You cannot craft unique items. It's the best crafting system I have ever seen. Let's add an affix here. For instance, prefix, vitality, any affix. I want health. I want more health. Add an affix. Tier 1. I want to upgrade this. Let's put the hope and hope that it will not subtract any forcing potentials. Upgrade. You see? Critical success. It upgrade me and +1 tier without using any forcing potential because of the Glyph of Hope. You have runes to destroy an item, reroll the value of the item, reroll the affixes, and to make an item unique, to ascend it, etc. etc. That's how the crafting system works. It's amazing. It's the best crafting system I have ever seen in a game. I think you have idols. This is similar like Diablo 2. In Diablo 2 you had some idols. If you remember, you had some idols. But you didn't have much inventory space because you were supposed to carry with you all the time. The idols plus all the materials you will find, all the things that you will find during your acts. So every single time you were travel back to town to sell your items and still carrying your idols. Here you don't have to do that. You have a different space to use your idols. It's amazing. Also, now, I found some shards. Look how amazing the game is. You don't have to worry about your inventory. Because while you play, you're gonna be full of runes, full of shards. You can transfer with one click of your button everything here. Amazing. All the 9 acts and all the glyphs that I have, all the monologues that I have done so far, I didn't worry about my inventory. It was never full. I forgot about my inventory at all. I didn't have the need to go to transfer to the town in order to relieve my burden. It's so clever that you don't have to do anything, man. And guys, look at the stat stuff. Look at this. Look at this. And I haven't bought anything yet. You can buy 200 stats with subcategory. I have my gear, I have my common, my magic, my rare, my unique, the sets. I haven't found any set. My exalted. I have legendary. I haven't found any legendary or craft anyone, but I'm gonna find. I have idols. I can use my idols here. If I'm full from one, I can buy another one. You can buy within in-game money with gold. You don't have to buy anything with money in life. Okay. If I want to buy something else, purchase for 70,000. That's it. That's all you have to do. Grind and have money. Look at this, man. Look at this, man. Look at this. It's the best stab I have ever seen in an RPG game. It's mind-blowing, man. You have skills, which is my skills. You can have up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And for every skill that you're gonna make, for instance, this is all the skills from the Acolyte. For every skill that you're gonna make, you're gonna choose, it has a different passive tree. Every skill has its own passive skill. Mind-blowing, right? My summon Bone Golem. I made it was a Bone Golem. With this passive tree, I transformed it to a Pyre Golem. Summon Skeletal Mage, its own passive tree. Summon Wraith, its own passive tree. Summon Volatile Zombie, its own passive tree. And you have your passive tree. You have your character's passive tree. I started as an Acolyte. You have your passive tree, and at some point you're gonna choose your master. Your what's your master gonna be? And in while playing Acolyte, you're gonna have the chance to choose Necromancer, Leak, and Warlock, which is not able yet, which is not unlocked yet, but it's gonna be unlocked in the full release of the game. So I have different passive trees from my skills, and different passive trees from my Acolyte and from my master. I'm a Necromancer. Man, it's amazing. And with this, you can play many different combinations and do many builds, many different kinds of builds. Because you have skill passive tree, you can still have the same skills. I can still have the summon skeletons, but I can transform it and play in a different build. Maybe I want to have, I don't know, maybe I want to have skeleton rogues. Maybe I want to have necrotic damage. Maybe I want to have more. Maybe I want to have range skeletons. Maybe I want to have I don't know, the dread phalanx. So you can still play Necromancer and have different combinations, many different combinations from the same skills. For instance, I can do a different build with the same skills, and Max can play, or Christos can play a Necromancer with the same skills in a different way and create his own build. It's amazing, man. You cannot do that in Diablo. You can do that in Poe. But in Poe, it's very difficult to understand the mechanics of the game. Even the game is fucking amazing. This is monoliths. This is one of the basic end game mechanic of last Epoch. It's like maps. You're supposed to move through different planets. Let's call it planets. In different kind of epochs, with different kind of monsters and different kind of environment. And for instance, I have completed this one because you can see the mark. I have completed this one. And every time you complete a monolith, you are earning stability. I'm supposed to fulfill all this stability and move to a different monolith. There are some planets here. There are different kind of planets. If you see here in the monolith, I'm here in the Fall of the Outcasts. We have after I finish all this, because after I finish all this, in the monolith of fate, it concludes all this tree here, full of different kind of maps, different kind of planets. When I'm gonna, probably that's how it works. When I'm gonna pull off the outcasts, all the stabilities, and do all these quest echoes here, I'm gonna be able, probably, that's how I think it, I haven't done it, I'm gonna be able to move through a different monolith. The Black Sun, for instance, or Indigo Storm, or I don't know, something different. And you're gonna move forward and forward, and each map has, each epoch has different kind of monsters, and sometimes you're supposed to defeat a big boss or do some quests. Let's go and do this one, the Ransacked Camp, level 50. So here, I don't know where the fuck I am. I'm somewhere here. I'm lost. You have quest. The quest of this monolith planet is investigate the destroyed outcast camp. Active modifiers like dungeon masters, like the Nightmare Dungeons or Nightmare Vaults on Diablo 4. It has some affixes and some different modifiers. These modifiers is enemies deal 50% increased physical damage, 16% increased item rarity, and 80% 8% increased experience gain. Start over again, the same monolith. When you will see Echo conquered, you mean that you are done. That you are done with this monolith. Open portal, get the fuck out of there. And it will keep you here. This is all the treasure that you're gonna take for this, for doing this Echo. So we have the monoliths. This is the map system. While I'm exploring, one planet, one monolith, this one. If I move to another one, it's gonna have a different one, a different tree of maps. And each map, it will say you, for instance, I want to find keys. I don't have keys. This one provides us arena keys. It says the rewards. It says the modifiers, and it says the enemy modifiers. It says that enemies. This is one end game mechanics. You have 3 different types of dungeons. The Temporal Sanctum, the Sulfur Bastion, and the Lightless Arbor. We have 3 different dungeons. Every dungeon in there has a different mechanics, has a different build, has a different environment, different rewards. And in order to visit any dungeon, you're supposed to find these keys. So, for instance, I have this Sulfur Bastion key and this Lightless Arbor key. Right click, go there, travel. You have this NPC here.
Living so far from
If you complete this dungeon and kill the boss, if you complete this dungeon and kill the boss, you're gonna take some materials and you're gonna come back here, and by using this material, you're gonna be able to transform and craft a legendary item by combining an exalted item with a unique item. And in order to enter the door, you are supposed to use the key. If you don't have the key, you cannot enter. Enter. Each dungeon of these 3 different types of dungeons has 4 different difficulty tiers. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, and Tier 4. Enter dungeon. We have waves coming all over you. There are 2 different types of arena, and in any dungeon there are 4 different tier of difficulties. And the arena, there are 2 different types: the endless arena and the basic arena, which after 50 waves, you must supposed to defeat the arena boss champion. Here it is. The arena. Travel. Pinnacle bosses. They're not gonna have the pinnacle bosses in the full release of the game, but they are planning to add them. Pinnacle boss is gonna be like Duriel, like Lilith, end game stuff. And the end game stuff, one of them is gonna be this guy here, and the other one is gonna be this woman here. This thing here. It's basic iconic characters from the story of the game. And here is the arena. I cannot go to the arena because I don't have the key. But if you find the key, you're gonna do the arena. So we have monoliths. We have 3 different types of dungeons, which every dungeon has 4 different difficulties tier. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, Tier 4, and the arena. Amazing. Amazing. Nice. Nice. Amazing game. It's an amazing game. Hope you liked it. We're gonna play a lot of Last Epoch when it's gonna be released. The graphics of the game is gonna look amazing. New uniques, factions, 3 more acts, 2 new classes. We're gonna be there and play a whole lot of last Epoch. What's your opinion so far about the game? I enjoyed it very much. I liked it very much. It has a lot of more depth from Diablo 4. And it's not so complicated like Path of Exile. It's something in between.